We're about to visit this castle.
As the king of Snails.
We're kings in a castle. St. Michael's versus dragons. You know, that's a very accurate thing. Going to another game store because I do want to get that Disaster Day of Crisis.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
It's Snails.
Alright, what is up guys? It is Robert at Gaming with me. And we got the boy, of course. Where is he at? Oh, there goes. And it is day number 2 of... Today we are going to be exploring and we're going to be going to a castle. Hopefully we do that restaurant. We'll see. I guess I don't know actually if we managed to look that up. But right now we're starting off like French kings. And we're eating a sandwich with a baguette. So we got a genuine baguette. What's the difference? Do you know if there's a difference between like baguette and like just normal bread, or is that what bread is? A baguette?
I mean, well, technically baguette is bread.
Okay,
but baguette is just like the long stuff, you know, whereas normal bread would be slices and stuff.
Gotcha.
Baguette is very French.
We're eating like French kings today. But all right. We'll see. We're about to visit this castle. What is this called, this castle?
Chateau d'Angers, the castle of Angers.
Chateau d'Angers. Is it? So let's see how this bad boy is. This is epic. This goes all around. It just shows how huge this area is. Are we able to walk in this area? No.
No, you can't walk in the gardens.
Ah, all right. Well, this is what it looks like apparently. That looks awesome though. God damn. I don't know who's doing this, but good job. Shit. This is way bigger. You can't tell from out there, but it doesn't look like it's this big, but it is very big.
Yeah, it's more like a fortress almost.
Yeah. It's a nice area to walk up on, to get inside there. That's cool. We got the area map, and we got some braille. That's braille stuff, it looks like.
Yeah.
We got the castle of Angers. Les Châteaux d'Angers. Is that all right?
Angers.
Oh, Angers. Oh, yeah. I can say Angers. Les Châteaux d'Angers. D'Angers. What's d'Angers?
Yeah, d'Angers. It means
Angers.
That's what it means.
Gotcha. Well, let's explore this. So this was constructed in 1230. Jesus.
It's just like they kept updating it and stuff. You had like it was in 1230 at the castle, then in the 14th century they built the chapel, then in the 16th century they lowered the towers to include the cannons and stuff. The prisons were there like the end of the 19th century.
Damn, so the prison was all the way till the 1856. That's not that crazy long ago when you think about it. This is my first ever castle I go into. This is his 105th probably. But we were talking earlier, he's been here like you said, well, like 10 times.
At least 10 times, yeah.
Yeah, so you know this like for the back of your hand probably.
I love this castle, yeah.
That is like a cross, and you got these amazing chains. Damn. That is very, very cool. And I always say, I mean, especially if you see my Japan vlogs, I always say, all this was built.
There used to be a restaurant there where you could eat, but it hasn't been there in like over a decade, I think. Like, that's really good food.
Damn. That is quite the view of Angers. I forgot her. Anjou. I don't know why I can say Angers. I could try to make Angers, but like flatten the entire pronunciation. Anjou. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Anjou Saint-Lô. No?
Saint-Lô, yeah.
Saint-
But Saint-Lô is just the name of the train station, really. It's
Oh.
just Angers, yeah.
Okay.
some of the roofs are made of this. It's like pretty famous stone here that's exclusive to this region.
Just thinking about how they have to put it all together, you know, and then it's the whole 365 degrees from top to bottom. That shit is insane. I would just say, you know, especially like in Japan, like everything was made. And the fact that every single tiny little thing was built is nuts. It really is nuts. But, and this is one of, he was saying, how many castles are there? There's like,
It was like hundreds, if not thousands. Like, it's crazy.
yeah, that's nuts. Thousands, hundreds if not thousands of just hugely built structures that just over time they've made. Although they don't make new castles now, right? Or,
Nah, they don't really do that anymore. But like just in like a 10-mile radius, you have like, I don't know, like 15 castles easy within access.
that's crazy. This is a cool little area. So you got, you said this is a chapel?
This is a chapel, yeah.
So this is a chapel, and then is this whole thing a chapel? No, right? Because that's just like
I think that's the guardhouse. I'm not exactly sure. You can't go in there.
you can't. Oh, yeah. I wish they had like a castle where you could just explore every little inch.
There are plenty of castles here where you can go inside. You can see every room. Often the castle is also furnished still. This unfortunately is more like a fortress. So you have like the tapestries and you can go up the walls and then the chapel, but there's nothing more than that really in this castle.
Oh, this is the family tree.
You have the king of René was the first of Anjou. Anjou is more the area and Angers is like the city and stuff.
Well, you know, I saw in the train station it said like they spelled it differently. I don't know if this sounds familiar, or it's like
Like I said, like you have like Angers, Anjou. There's different ways of saying. Like Anjou is more like the region itself completely, like around the area, whereas Angers is specifically the city.
As the king of Anjou, Saint-Louis.
Exactly.
So why did they have a thing? Well, I guess when we get there, like why do they have a thing that's like for the apocalypse? Do you know like why?
I think I don't know if it was the king here or the priest or somebody like ordered that they just wanted them. It's very just biblical, basically apocalypse from the Bible, like the whole story and stuff. Like they're huge, these tapestries, they're huge. Like you see. The whole room is like dark and like the temperature's like controlled and everything just to keep them as safe as possible.
Yes, it's crazy. This, even the way they plant the trees, you could tell they wanted a pattern. See how it's like?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this makes it look like you said, it used to be a restaurant.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. It just looks like a more modern, built up. Hey, we're building up a restaurant so people can eat here. See, yeah, this looks like some sort of movie.
It is rare that you have castles that have this much like vegetation on the inside, like trees and shrubbery to walk around and stuff. You usually don't have that on the inside.
Yeah, it's cool. And then you kind of see it from above there. Super, super cool. Oh, and then you can get it a little higher.
Yeah, that's like the higher point.
Wow. Holy. Even this looks as like, this is the same what they built here, but instead pathways. God, just imagine building it like. I mean, there's a reason they don't make these like this anymore. It's very inefficient. It doesn't.
For example, in Spain, there's the cathedral there. They're still building it. It's been like 1,000 years or something, and it's still not complete. You could walk all across. You could walk up there. You walked about everything here. They have like the wine. They grow some grapes there for wine and stuff. Like everything is being renovated, man. It's crazy. They're probably blocking these. Yeah, see the stairs there are blocked off.
Damn. Access interdit. Access. See if that was good. Access interdit.
Yeah, AXA.
Accès interdit.
Yeah.
Por cause de por cause de travaux.
Yeah.
Nice. See,
I've been like that for a while. It's a shame. Because now you can still see like the grape stuff a little bit.
Oh yeah. So that was something that you were able to go to.
Yeah.
All right. Well, some things are closed, unfortunately. And unfortunately, I was saying that a lot of people defile this area on top, and I don't even understand how.
People do that.
I don't even understand how, because you have to you can't just scratch it because it doesn't do anything. You'd have to dig in.
Yeah.
So I don't even know. You'd have to
go ahead, prepared for that, you know.
It's crazy.
Literally just bring tools to do it.
It's stupid. Oh, and then I was saying we got over there a maison, but you used to call it, how you say
Maison.
Maison. But if you remember in Japan, we had it's the best sandwiches there. That's not a sandwich place.
That's a wine place, actually.
A wine place? Yeah. Okay, damn. It's a big difference. They got a huge scale of this castle, just how we walked from there. It feels like you walked a ton and I can't get over the, again, this was all made, the bricks. Look at just how it goes down. It's just very cool. Cool to see. There I am inside a castle with the boy. Isn't that crazy? We're kings in a castle. Chateau d'Anjou. We got the true king here. We got the one and only, the boy. Look at him. Look off into the distance, all epic. We can make a whole movie based around him.
This is for the arrows. Like with a bow and arrow that we shoot into the holes.
Oh shit.
Because then you're safe here, you know?
Oh, okay, so they'd be like, ta-da!
Yeah, or just like straight down, you know? Just straight down and shit.
Damn. Yeah, because you could see actually all the way from down.
Yeah, dude, you can technically go in the tower. Because you have the slits for the arrows there as well and stuff.
Crazy. Yeah, Retro just made a good point, and I didn't think about it, that this whole thing, when this was made, I mean, none of this shit would exist, obviously. So you would just look out into grasslands and other fortresses, and it's such a crazy time period. And I was saying I would hate to be alive at that time, because, I mean, yeah, the average lifespan was 30-something. You'd be almost dead, already dead. It's just crazy, and it's a crazy time period that when this was all built and created, it's just a very different beast.
That's why the tapestries are inside. So I mean, technically you're going into those towers, but they rearranged it to put the tapestries there.
So this is, he says, the tapestries.
Yeah, the tapestries of the Apocalypse.
Oh, that looks cool, just like this.
I think the kings or somebody ordered these ones, and they're they're fucking old. And this is not replicas, these are the real official ones from 1200 something.
See, that's crazy. See, that's what I like to see, is actual, genuinely old stuff that was made at that time, not replicas, not copies.
There's a few in there, you'll see them later, they look crazy. There's a few that I just love seeing, always with dragons and death and everything.
Well, yeah, I know they all probably mean something, right? They all have symbolism.
No, here for example, see, you have the top one is called God and His Majesty. So the top one has the King and God on it. This one, for example, the lower one, it's called the third seal. It's the Black Forest and Famine. So that's one of the riders of the Apocalypse on that, for example.
This is
This
brutal.
is the fourth seal. This is death. So you have the skeleton death on this walls. Where the people fucking burned to death.
Yeah, what the hell?
It's ridiculous.
That's same with the, it's like a demon dog
Yeah.
at the top. Then you guys got death.
He's putting somebody in there. He's lowering somebody into the pits of hell.
Yeah, but that's nuts.
So yeah, it's about the breaking of the seals that start the apocalypse. So there is an order in the story kind of. That's why they're numbered. The top one, for example, they call that the Fool of the Chosen. So is probably like one of the leaders. He's going to lead everybody into the apocalypse and everything.
But the apocalypse is like death for everybody.
Yeah, they call it the end of the earth.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah.
So, but what I'm trying
You're
to
gonna
say
see
is
like the demons later and everything.
we're now part of the story where Saint Michael's versing dragons. You know, that's a very
He's got,
accurate
the
thing.
through his throat and everything. Like they're like fighting like 7 heads at the same time.
Yeah, that's nuts. Again,
And the next bottom few are all like the dragons coming, fighting the angels and everything. Like these are always my favorite ones.
we got angels versus dragons. This is a whole movie, man. This is a whole movie that they thought was gonna happen in real life.
Yeah.
But hey, this is religion, man.
This one is still like the woman gets the wings. This one is like the dragon chasing the woman. That's what they call and everything.
The woman dies.
I don't know. We're gonna have to see.
Oh yeah, spoiler. Yeah, exactly. Oh, now the battle of the dragon. What?
This is the servants of God fighting the dragon and everything. I love the dragon only. It looks like the best.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I was just describing to him because I'm like, well, it doesn't look like they're painted, but yeah, it's because it's tapestry.
Yeah, the
He's like,
tapestry is
so
very
they're
woven. It's fabric.
So think about the amount of work that all those little lines to create one big tapestry. Just, I mean, it's got to be hours and days and days and days and days,
Yes, probably.
years. Jesus, just to, and they made it to warn the apocalypse is nuts to me. They just got now they got what is it? A dragon with
This one was always one of my favorites. Also, you got the beast of the waters. You know, you got like different kinds of beasts like coming together and everything. Like
teaming up. This is literally Godzilla versus Kong. So now in this part of the story, they are bringing down the heavens. So even if you make it to heaven, you're not safe, bro. They're gonna take you back down, and say, nope, I take that back. You're not part of heaven.
You didn't pray hard enough.
You didn't pray hard enough. Get the hell out of here. That's nuts. So even then, you're not secure, man. You're still not secure. Then the angel in heaven is like, use this tool to do
Get
something.
some good wine, man.
Oh,
Just
yeah, I
drink
guess-
your sorrows away. You might be dying, but it uses alcohol.
Yeah. So as you can see, we have this one large one, and if you notice, it happens several times. See, there's one over there, and there's another one. Almost like he's telling the story, breaking the chapters. But yeah, there was no he was talking about there's no copy and paste or anything. So you have to remake those individually every single time. That sucks. That sucks. And I'm sure they didn't get paid. So they didn't get paid, and they probably died after making this, dude. It's a brutal world. It's a brutal world. Spending years making that one thing 5 times, and then saying, "All right, you're gonna die now." And then the beast. This bottom one is what they're fighting the beast.
It's called like the word of God fighting the beast. Oh, so you pray hard enough, maybe you do get saved.
No, well, I see the word of God. It looks like he's got a sword to me. They're resorting to violence. Oh wait, then it's red again though. So what happened here?
Satan is back in the town.
Oh, now Satan's in this. Bro, there's only 3 tapestries left. How the hell it ends that? It ends in a cliffhanger. They didn't make. They didn't need to make the sequel. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to give these writers not the best score because they're mixing up mixing a lot of characters into one.
6.5 Metacritic.
Yeah, no, that's an okay score. I think it probably have to be lower than. You know, it's really good design wise, but the story's a little crazy, over the top, with nonsensical thing. And then it ends in a cliffhanger. Now we need the sequel, Apocalypse 2. Where's it at? We need a new one. So you can see underneath. Can you see like? Oh, but you can't go there. But it's designed like you could walk there. That sucks that we can't go there. See?
They can walk there.
Well, I mean, clearly it's still
It's
built.
something they like dug out and then they kept it like this.
Damn.
So you can still see it though.
Damn. So this is stuff that you can't go past. But yeah, it would be cool. I mean, it'd be cool to go through this entire castle, but obviously you can't go through every single little thing. That is pretty amazing. And he said now there's a gift shop, as everything must have. Some walls that they kept intact. Here's how you sell Death and Apocalypse to a child. You get a little baby dragon. There you go. Sell some merch, baby dragon. We're all gonna die. There's actually like a ton of books and stuff, which I did not even know on this castle, and even the little, again, the baby dragon, the Apocalypse dragons that's gonna take your life. That's pretty cool. I was telling him, you know, if the world ended with dragons and demons, I mean, that's a great way to end. That's awesome. That'd be epic. You go from in here. So this is apparently the chapel where they would pray that the dragons and demons wouldn't come right away. I guess you're here?
Yeah.
Very small. Was the average height? Were the average? Oh man, I should have been born in that era then.
It's like your life size.
Yeah. Oh, this is amazing. Whoa. Damn. So, look. Try to just walk through that doorway. Look at that. He has to. This is literally built for me. This is crazy. I would have been a king in that time. That's nuts. Ew. I thought they're gonna have the seats and everything, but this is that is pretty crazy. Oh, okay, they got some like stuff you could look at. Oh, only up to here. Oh my god. That made it seem like it was gonna fall. It's a trap door. And all the and then we got Jesus and the other two dudes. Who are these two dudes taking up the spotlight? It's crazy. And then a bunch of people. So this was the map of Anjou. Yeah. Of angers for 15, you said 15, what?
Yeah, 15.
Or like 1500s.
Up until the 18th and stuff.
That is nuts. So it had even a whole fortress wall around the city. That's just nuts to think about.
They would like lock up women and children.
Jesus. Man. I mean, literally, the medieval times, you know, it's like literally like barbaric type era. It is probably the worst. I'd probably argue it's the worst era in human history when you think about it. It's brutal. So we got books and artworks. It's cool. See, this is okay. I can show nudity as long as it's a drawing. We have finished the castle. You explored it all. Pretty damn dope. Pretty damn dope. And we're now gonna try to get a bite to eat. See where that's at. You know, also explore some of the surrounding area. So should be pretty good. But this was a dope castle. Very, very cool. It was my first personal castle. I don't think I've ever been to a castle. And very cool. It just makes you really think about the time, the period, and the fact that people built hundreds of these and now we don't really do that anymore. It just goes to show like what a waste of resources this was in a way. It's very strange, but it's like it is very interesting history, but it's very, very cool. Very, very cool.
I mean, a lot of the people now, like they just like presidents and whatnot, they just live in the buildings that people built in the past, you know. Why build new fancy buildings? You can just take the ones that exist.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Well, I like this. How it's kind of like just greenery just growing onto the buildings. These are just houses, right?
Yeah, they just, I don't know if there's people living here specifically. I think that this is what they call the ancient city. This
Really?
is across from the castle, where like, you know, this is like very like old ass buildings and stuff.
And you just kind of see the wind blowing with it. Just kind of looks cool like that. Just see this giant gate. What is this gate? This is like a part of, you know, what does that say? Isn't that wine?
This is woodworker in the city from like the 12th century.
So this is so this is actually considered something like an ancient city, you said?
Yeah, they literally call this the ancient city because it has some of the oldest buildings still intact. because it's right next to the castle. And then once we get through this alley, you're gonna come out like a cathedral.
This kind of reminds me of, well, I mean, it's always these movies. But I think it was literally the latest Bond movie. I think might have been like this, where he'd be driving down an alleyway like this, and this just looks cool. Like just the way. I mean, he did say it's like olden city. That's why, because like everything's all made with these. That's
like
very cool.
Lanterns and stuff. I always love this.
Yeah, no, that's very cool. That's awesome. This is more serene.
This is more serene. Less people walk through here. Most people don't walk through here. They don't know that you can.
Oh, this is dope. So this whole path, that's the cathedral?
Yeah, that's what we saw last night.
Oh,
dark,
that's
now
right.
You see it in the light.
So we stood over there,
Yeah.
and now this is what it's like in the morning, and then in the daytime.
Yeah, it still looks great. It's a different
No,
atmosphere.
it's different atmosphere. Yeah, for sure. That's
Lighting changes everything, man.
yeah, it's very cool. That is awesome. Yeah, I was saying earlier, it seemed like a final boss. Now it's more like just the daytime environment. Save point. Yeah, they're just walking. That's awesome. We got this little area where we could little shopping. You call this the city center, essentially?
Yeah, this is city center.
City center, and you got like a bunch of food places, stuff like that. We have this one burger place we wanted to go to that doesn't have this one burger that we wanted, so we're just gonna look for somewhere else.
Sucks, man.
This looks cool. I like this, man. It's nice. Look at this. This is very, very cool. The city center all bustling.
Like the main buildings around here are still like really old and everything. Cathedral and that building over there is like very old stuff. This they renewed it recently because of the tramway and everything. But all the buildings are still like wicked old.
That's very, very cool. So you got your burger.
It's pretty good, man.
Yeah, it looks really good. It's like an art project. So we ended up going to this Poutine Bros place. Pretty damn good. This is my first time ever having poutine. He had a burger.
A burger, yeah.
And it was really, really good. I enjoyed it. Go check it out if you're in Angers or Angry. Right now we're in this gaming sort of anime-esque sort of store. So we got like a bunch of figurines, but there's apparently retro games. And in the background, they're playing Eminem. We got Without Me by Eminem in French. Oh, look at all these, damn, that's a Daruke. The awesome Isabel stuff. So we got the Wii games here. I was saying, if there is Disaster Day of Crisis, I'm going to pick it up.
Disaster Day of Crisis when you can get Ninja Breath, man. Look at this shit.
Yeah, that's a game I used to have at one point, but when I was younger. I don't see the Disaster Day of Crisis. So he brought up this game, and that's true. I might pick this up, yes, because it's another Code R. They have this.
It's really good. This is a Wii game that uses the Wiimote in a way I like it, where you're like doing potion stuff and whatever, you know, for
really?
riddles and stuff, and it's not just like jerking.
Well, I debate because I'm probably gonna end up playing it on the Switch. Like, you know, it's got the remakes.
Yeah.
Like, admittedly.
I need to get that still. Specifically because they remade the first game in the style of the second game.
It's funny, the music in the background, they go from gaming music to rap, to gaming music to rap, which honestly is very up my alley, so I guess it works. And it's funny because also the music in the back, not only is it just rap, but it's also another one of my favorite rappers. It's Denzel Curry. So this store is like, oh, we got Robert here. We gotta play him gaming music. We're gonna fill him with Wii games and also Eminem and Denzel Curry. Now we got 3DS games, but also in the background now they're playing Lord of the Rings music. I mean, these guys have a good DJ going on. Oh yeah, but it's fine. It won't be muted though. That's all that matters. Then we got a bunch of other systems: PS2, Xbox 360, PS1, a lot of older stuff. 64, got Genesis, Mega Drive, all that type of stuff. Super Nintendo, Dreamcast. Look at this, the Doshin the Giant, which is only in this region and in Japan and not in the US, but don't think it makes it. It's 150 pounds or whatever, which is about the price you get on eBay, so it doesn't really make sense. We're off to another game store. he ended up picking up some games, but I'm going
for
to
Clock Day.
yeah, gifts for Clock Day. We can show that off later on, but I'm going to another game store because I do want to get that Disaster Day of Crisis. If they have it, I'm gonna get it. It's kind of like in Japan when I was looking for Captain Rainbow. I went to a few different stores, couldn't find it, but hey, we're here. Maybe they got Disaster Day of Crisis.
The stupid thing is Disaster Day of Crisis. You used to find it everywhere over, and I never picked it up because I'm like, I don't want a stupid Wii game and stuff. If I had known it was exclusive to it, I would have picked it up years ago already.
Yeah, that is just one of those weirdly exclusive things which makes no sense, to be honest with you, because it's all in English. So I don't get that at all.
I think it's from an Austrian company.
No, it's from Monolith.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what makes even weirder sense.
From Monolith. So.
Yeah. We got more stuff, but I don't see any Disaster Day of Crisis. There. So we're at another store, and I do not see any.
You got a great exclusive here, though. I think this is a European exclusive.
Is it really?
This is the best Naruto fighting game. This is only. It says European version. Even Japan didn't get this. Even Japan.
But what's the
didn't get
difference?
This. The amount of characters that are in it, and it added some gameplay mechanics. This is one of the greatest fighting games ever made. I think I made a whole video just about this game at one point.
Yeah, but Rayman Rapids.
Yeah, but do you have it, don't you?
I have the second one, but not this cover. It's a different cover.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it doesn't have. This is a hilarious cover. Look at the. He's
If
holding
that
a
cover is
passport.
exclusive, I would pick that up.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. Let me show you the difference between the rabbits. Oh, then this is Rayman Contras. Which game is this? This is Travel in Time or something? Oh no, this is the original. So this is also a different cover. But actually,
really?
I prefer the US version. Rayman Rabbids 2 cover though. I actually think I prefer the European. I might pick that up. So we got another store here. We're on like third store. We're looking for Disaster Day of Crisis here, and they're playing Kendrick Lamar. What is with these? It's like somehow these gaming companies know I'm entering, and so they're like, yeah, we're gonna play some music that you like. And then now in the back, they're playing all the Kendrick diss tracks against Drake. Very topical. What's funny about this is in America, you can't really do this, where you just kind of have all these guns just roaming around like that, because these aren't actually real. So typically in the US, you always have those rubber bullets and the rubber little things in the front to show it's fake. Here, they don't need to because they're banned. A lot of good retro stores around. Yeah, baby. So we ended up going to another place. What was it, the 5th place?
Yeah.
So we had another big Wii section, and I looked. Disaster Day of Crisis. Monolith Soft before. Oh, is it all in? Damn, all right, well, it is what it is. I can't be picky and choosy, but I'm pretty sure it's in English, like in like the UK and stuff.
Often, if you put, you said your system in English, it would make the game English.
Oh, would it?
Yeah,
Okay.
often it does that.
Well, yeah, so this is literally Monolith Soft game before like Xenoblade Chronicles. And it's literally about like an action movie you play, so it looks pretty damn funny. And I did want to play this, so cool. I actually damn got it, and it's only like $5, which is awesome. Look how many Battlefield 3s you got. Battlefield 3, Battlefield 3. And then it goes over here, and it's all Battlefield 3, Battlefield 3, oh my god, Battlefield 3, oh, Bad Company, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 3. Jesus. I think they need to stop taking Battlefield 3s. They're like, we got too many in stock. Right next to this huge chapel that just doesn't use it as a chapel, you got a random Link 8-bit thing, and apparently there's like a whole bunch of these like 8-bit decorations that are just around the city, which I don't get why, and I don't think he gets why, but it's pretty cool. Fancy restaurant, here we go. So Retro has me in his restaurant eating the most French thing possible.
It doesn't get more French.
So what exactly is it?
It even has a specific fork that is just for this kind of food.
So he said he's never had this, right? You never had this.
I refuse to eat it always.
Refuse. What am I looking at? So let's see. We're looking at. What am I looking at? So what is it?
You don't want to eat it first?
Oh no. No. We gotta tell. It's in front of us. What is it?
You wanna know what it is?
Yeah.
It's Snails.
Oh, it is Snails.
It's escargot.
Oh
yeah.
shit. All right. So this is Snails. All right. So you wanna have you eat it first?
Okay, it's only fair.
All right. Let's see.
I always refuse to eat this, man. I'm never eating that shit. But I'm like, you come here. There's nothing more French in this, so we'll suffer together.
Oh boy.
not bad. I was expecting it to be slimier.
Okay.
I mean, realistically, you are tasting like thank you. You're tasting like the
sauce,
garlic
the
butter
garlic.
and this
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah. All right.
It doesn't really taste like, oh, it's snail. It's like, but you're eating it, you know.
Oh boy. All right. As Retro does it, we're eating snail. At this point, it's not even that big of a deal because so this actually, well, actually, I don't know if you can see. Can you see the detail?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm having.
I can zoom in on it.
This is my.
Oh yeah.
This is my third.
Oh yeah, you see it.
This is my third snail. All right. It's actually not that bad. So I was very nervous because he was, you know, he brought. Well, you saw his reaction, but this is surprisingly not too bad. All you really taste is the actual garlicky side of things. So you kind of really put in there. So I'll show you. I'm going to eat it. And that's the last one I'll have. Because
Well, technically you have 6 each, so.
no. It's like I was saying. I think it's the idea of the snail that's really
that's
really
it.
affects you. They like
It's
really
less slimy than I thought.
Yeah.
And you mostly taste like the garlic butter and
Yeah,
stuff.
I think if it was naked, like just the snail, I think it would be like, ooh.
This is a little bit like hidden. You don't
Yeah.
really see him, so there's no like that mental aspect.
Which
to
is
it.
why, surprisingly, I'm going to say snail, not bad, not bad. Like I said, it's not something I would order by itself,
That's why.
but it's like.
Hey, you can say like,
it's-
man, I was in French. I
I
eat a
had-
little snail. It was a good.
I had snail in France,
Let's go.
and that was 3. That was 3 snails. I'm not having any more. That was fine. That was fine.
That's fine. Oh, yeah, I think that was a big one.
Look at it. Wow. So it is the end of the day. You know, we went to that one place. What was it called? La Femme?
La Ferme, the restaurant? Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the restaurant, and I did end up having like some steak. It was solid. Solid. I've had better steaks, I feel. And then the fries were good though, but I had a really good drink. I really like that drink, which is
Orangina, yeah.
it was
Orangina, yeah.
okay, and it was like Fanta. That's how he described it. And it really did taste like Fanta, like literally Fanta from the U.S. And then yeah, I was surprised with the snails. You know, I was very surprised with the snails because in the end of the day, the snails, you know, were very much like. Again, it's the thought about the snail that really affects you. It's kind of like calamari but worse. So which I like calamari a lot, so that's what I mean by it's worse than that. It's more so the I think if you have a naked snail, so nothing on it, I think that would probably taste pretty bad, but it was okay. It was surprisingly okay. I thought I would not like it at all. And he ate how many you
I ate 6 of them. I ate my half.
yeah, he ate like 6 of them, and then I think it was like 3 of them. That was it. And then I had to, because we weren't recording it, so I had to eat one more. But yeah, then you know, we picked up some games. So I obviously, as you can see, I did get Disaster Day Crisis, like I said. Hells yeah, awesome pickup. So unlike in Japan, I was able to get the exclusive here. Then also picked up this, which is Rayman Rabbids 2, but they have an alternate cover, which looks very damn funny. You know, they're literally out in the window, and I just love the fact that they're flying off, they're freezing, and then you got like he's holding a passport, and the actual cover itself, the booklet. I don't remember if that's in the U.S., but the booklet itself is like a passport type thing, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's from me. Rayman Rabbids 2. What did you get? What did you get, man?
I got one for Clockhead. He's not gonna know it yet.
Yeah.
Got these awesome shovelware for the DS for Boyar. It's like it's not good, man. I mean, it's a great show, but these games aren't good. But like, it gives them like French exclusives, you know, to a refined English palate. And I bought like one of them for myself as well. It's just cheap stuff. And this is another French shovelware I bought for myself. It's the Great Race in English. This normally.
Oh, okay.
But I did get like Project Rub, which is something I've been looking for actually
Hells
for a while.
yeah.
It's only like $3.
And if anyone doesn't know, Project Rub is not some perverted ass game for what it looks like, but it's just a hilarious like almost mini game esque WarioWare esque created by the Sonic team, which just blows my mind. But yeah, so I do want to get that myself one of these days. I don't have it on currently, but one day. But yeah, that was day number 2. Tomorrow we're gonna be heading over to actually Paris, which is interesting. Gonna do some stuff there. You have to find out, see what's going on there. But yeah, I'll see you next time. We'll see you next time. And then yeah, it's gonna be good. Peace out.
Basically, the group as good as it gets. I'm thankful y'all allow me to actually call you my friends. Life moves on, but the memories stay stored. I always look